Good morning. And to all the people that are in chat listening live right now at our channel on firetalk.com, where we're at Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Good morning. It is September the 15th. And of course, that means it's B2B Thursday for the Geyer Cook Report to talk about how to measure and report how LinkedIn does in B2B question answering. So if you have a question about B2B, what we do is we send you to groups, and these links are all going to be available, as always, on the GeyerCookReport.podbean.com. That's where they're at. You click that link, and it'll take you to the WordPress-powered blog that has the show notes. And in there, you'll see one that we did a search on LinkedIn groups. We said, how many groups you got? Just carte blanche. 1 million with an M, 652,104 results. I said, okay, what if I enter the search query of just B2B, not B2B marketing, not B2B tips, just B2B? How many results will I get? 2,877. Now, some of them were niche marketed to like B2B in Wisconsin. Some of them were niche marketed B2B in other languages, but that's the number that happened. So mathematically, if we divide that 2,877, which seems like a big number, into the 1,652,104, we get a very small number back, 0.0017, yada, yada, yada. Not very many. So then you want to maybe refine the search term to get a better result. So we put in an additional word of keywords. So we typed in the search box B2B keywords, and that came back with a link to the Influencer Project, optimize your LinkedIn profile, grow your LinkedIn community, and create leads via B2B networks. That link is in the show notes, and it takes you to groups, and just put in the search term B2B keywords, and you'll go to that same place. Big long URL didn't copy there. So if you've got a B2B campaign, you might want to consider LinkedIn groups and search for your niche in that campaign, what your goal is. We were talking earlier with somebody that sells Mary Kay Cosmetics, and she has a demographic target, female 25 to 35 years old. And so she could look in there for niche markets that they're involved with and then target that group there. So there's a little tip from LinkedIn for B2B. And moving right along in B2B, one of the things I constantly say to people, believe it or not, is get an account with Google. So I've got the link there to go to myaccount.google.com on the secure server, and use that link to create the account. And then once you do, having that account gives you quick access to settings and tools that lets you safeguard your data, protect your privacy, decide how your information can make Google services work better for you. But first you have to get the account. Once you've done that, give yourself the two-step authentication verification to have better security. Make a strong password, and it's identified there in the text in the show notes. Is use uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and a special character. All four of those things, so you're never going to come close to a word in the dictionary when you have a login or a password. And every login and password that you create, have it be unique from any other login and password set that you create. That way, if they ever do hack you, say they hack your Pinterest account, that's all they're going to get. They're not going to get your Gmail. They're not going to get your Facebook. They're not going to get your Twitter. They'll just get that one. So give yourself a strong, secure password. Now, the third thing, the last thing, the 4 HTML tags that every digital marketer must know. A guy by the name of Ian Lurie, it's Ian Lurie, I think is how he says it. He writes for Portent Internet blog, and his Twitter handle is Portent INT. And he's got that article and several more, but this one that we're talking about, we've got the link in the show notes, is how to get to the blog and get to the internet marketing section of the blog and look at the 4 tags that he presents. He's got the 4 tags there listed. He's got examples of how you apply those to your effort, and also reminds you that you want to make your development, your project, your landing page, whatever, make it responsive. Because when it's responsive, it's going to work in mobile and it's going to do a good job for you. And that way, you've succeeded. Now, I've got a phone man coming today to do repairs on the phone, so the show is going to be extra short today. And at this point, I'm going to say, go to the show notes. Remember that one, the GuyerCookReport.podbean.com. Click on the link there. It'll take you to our WordPress-powered blog post that's got all the thank yous listed there, the calls to action, the things we'd like you to do to be a patron of the show, subscribe to the newsletter, etc., etc., etc. So have a good week. Follow us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. And on that note, I'm going to say those 3 magic words. Yep, it's a wrap.